Macmillan English, Language Book 5. Unit 16, page 134. A Night in the Jungle.
We moved into the jungle. Old Marley, my guide, preceded me. He went in front and carried an axe, and I followed close behind him. The path was covered over with branches and bushes. I had no idea where I was. We stopped for the night. We put our bags on the ground in a small clearing. There was a stream at the edge of the clearing. We could get our drinking water from the stream. The guide lit a fire. When it was burning, he showed me how to make a bed with soft moss. Then he helped me make my bed on the other side of the fire. It was soft and comfortable. "This bed is more comfortable than my bed at home," I said. Old Marley just laughed quietly in reply. "We need enough wood to keep the fire going all night," he said. I jumped up quickly. "I will help you," I replied. We went off into the jungle to collect as much wood as possible. The guide said that we must have some large pieces of wood. They last longer, and the fire must burn all night. We must have a fire to keep away any animals that come near. All animals are afraid of fire, aren't they? It was almost dark by the time we finished. We put the huge pile of wood beside old Marley's bed so that he could reach it easily during the night. He would be able to pick up the wood and put it on the fire without getting out of bed. We finished our supper. The guide got onto his bed and lay down. It was now completely dark. In the firelight, old Marley seemed to be fast asleep on his bed. I suddenly felt alone and afraid. I wished he would wake up and share my loneliness. The jungle was a wall of blackness in the light of the fire. From far away in this blackness, I heard the crying of a jackal. I felt frightened, and suddenly my mouth went dry. I really wished the guide would wake up. I wanted to scream. I felt my mouth opening wide, ready to scream as loud as possible. I breathed deeply and was just about to scream out in fear. But I did not scream. I saw old Marley's face in the firelight. This made me feel ashamed. If I screamed, he would know I was afraid. I held my teeth tightly together to stop myself from screaming. I lay down on my comfortable bed and closed my eyes. As soon as I closed my eyes, I heard 1,000 noises. The whole jungle became alive, with animals creeping all around me. I opened my eyes and jumped out of bed. I pulled my knife out and held it above my head. I was sure I was going to see a wild jackal beside the fire. All I saw was the guide, who was now lying on his side, with his eyes wide open. "You can put your knife away now," he said quietly. "It is time to go to sleep, isn't it? You have a long day ahead of you tomorrow." Old Marley's calm voice made me feel better. I got back into bed and lay down. I closed my eyes, and, knowing he was watching, I soon fell fast asleep.
Unit 16, Spelling, page 139.
A prefix is a group of letters we put at the beginning of a word. Pre and miss are two common prefixes. The guide preceded me. The guide went in front of me. The prefix pre often means in front of or before. The boy misbehaved. The boy behaved badly. The prefix miss often means badly or wrong.
Unit 16, Reading for Enrichment, page 141. Your 5 senses. You can see, hear, touch, smell, and taste. Seeing, hearing, touching, smelling, and tasting are called your 5 senses. You need your senses to help you live. People who do not have one or more of their senses find life a lot more difficult. Try to imagine what your life would be like if you were blind or deaf. Life would not be very easy. You need your senses to protect you and to help you enjoy life. With your eyes, you can read these words and see a beautiful sunset. Your nose tells you if a smell is pleasant or unpleasant. Your sense of taste helps you to enjoy good food. When a car sounds its horn, your ears tell you of danger. Your ears also bring you the joy of music. Through the whole of your body, there is a system of nerves. These nerves carry messages to and from your brain. Each of your senses collects information called sensations from around you. This information is sent to your brain through your nerves. When your brain gets a message from one of your senses, it sends back a message to a part of your body and tells it how to react. For example, if you prick your finger with a pin, your nerves send a message to your brain, and your brain tells you to pull your finger away from the pin. Your brain is like a huge computer. It is the control center of your body. It decides what you need to do and gives you orders to do it.